Sure. Oh, wait, tell the numbers. Okay.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to
Hello.
Works of Wyoming at 300 South 2nd. We're the Wow Gals.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
From Works of Wyoming, which is
Wow.
wow.
Yes.
When you step in and look at our artwork, you
It's-
look up and you go, wow.
Yes. So, yes, we're tickled to be here today. We're going to showcase and unbox JoAnn Ziegler. She's one of our artists that she goes on safari. She goes up the Arctic Circle. Isn't she in her 80s?
Yes.
Yes, she's in her 80s.
She is amazing.
Yeah, she is, and all the places that
All
she
over
goes.
Wyoming.
Yeah, I'd like to carry her luggage around for
Yes.
her. Yes, so very many different animals. So we're going to showcase those this morning. First, we have a pronghorn. This is the Prairie King, a nice buck out on the prairie, standing there looking at you, going, okay, what are you doing, and stuff. And this is,
We haven't gotten these
No,
barcoded yet. I think they're $28 is what
Okay.
they are.
and so yes, and it's matted nicely, so you can put it right into a frame. It is 8 by 10, the matted part, and 5 by 7 on the photograph. So that's the pronghorn.
And then she also goes up to Kodiak Island and does a brown bear series. So this is a fun one. What's that smell?
Aha!
He's smelling his feet. And again, this would be $28. It's a 5 by 7 matted into a 8 by 10.
Yes. So, and then this one's real fun. This is buddies. And they're playing with each other and kind of liking each other there. And again, they're the brown bear from
Kodiak
Island. And yes, 5 by 7 photograph, 8 by 10 mat.
And her camera lens, I've seen pictures of it.
It's
Must be
huge,
2 foot long, at least 18 inches.
So she's got a really nice camera.
She does.
Yeah.
Well, you have to, because like this one with the 3 wolf cubs, there's no way a mama wolf is going to let you get that close to her babies.
Right.
And this is called the Wolf Gang. And these are captive wolves that she has a place she goes to, because they're very elusive, and to actually see one in the wild is very rare.
Yes.
Again, it's a 5 by 7 and an 8 by 10 mat for $28. And hopefully I've got the right prices on these, but I'm
Yes.
pretty close, within a few dollars.
This is the Wyoming fox, red fox.
Snowy Beauty.
Oh, this is the Snowy Beauty. We also have a swift fox in Wyoming, which is much smaller and more delicate and a shorter tail. But this is the fox. So, and very beautiful. Taking a nap on the snowbank. 5 by 7 picture and 8 by 10 mat.
Quite a contrast to that red on the white snow, isn't it?
Yes.
And here we have Mama Wolf and the pups, and this is called Whispers. So Mama's whispering to baby. What would she be saying? Maybe it's okay, or it's nap time. And this is an 8 by 10 and an 11 by 14. And I believe this is $35 for it matted and sleeved.
Yes. I have a cougar here. He is leaping. Looks like he's going to pounce on something, maybe dinner for tonight. This is called On the Hunt. So he is hunting. And he's a very beautiful cougar. And to get a picture like that is rare, to see him jump or pounce like that. And 8 by 10 photograph, 11 by 14 mat.
And we do have cougars or mountain lions around here. Like many others are getting pushed out of their habitat into town.
Yes.
So here's another one. He's on a tree, and this is called Distracted. And so a lot of times you don't even know they're there, but they're watching you. I've had many a hunter say they were leaning against a rock glassing and felt the hair stand up on the back of their neck and turned around and there was a mountain lion on a rock or a tree above them.
Yes.
Luckily, I've never had that happen to me, but
I've actually seen a mother with 2 cubs in the wild.
have you?
And
Oh, that would be fun.
we backed away from her because of the 2 cubs, because it was kind of scary.
All mamas are very ferocious with
That's
their
true.
babies. wild animals particularly.
Next we have a beautiful elk laying in the grass. The elk are just magnificent. They're a very large animal. They're smaller than a moose but bigger than a deer. Just so to give you an idea. And this, I have to turn around, it is taking a break. So he's taking a nap. He's probably getting ready to bed down for the day. They feed at night, so just very nocturnal animals. So this is a 8x10 and 11x14 mat.
Very majestic animals,
yes,
aren't they?
Yes.
And here's another mountain lion picture that I certainly don't want to be within 20 or 30 feet of one like this, because this is called stalking, and that's what he's doing. Woe be to whatever he's got his eyes pinpointed on.
Yes.
But a beautiful photograph of the mountain lion in action. Again, by JoAnn Ziegler of Bears Forever. And it's an 8x10 and 11x14 mat, and I believe it's $35.
Okay. I have 2 bison or buffalo here. This photograph is so clear. It almost looks like a painting. And so it's very well done. And it is follow the leader. Mom's leading, taking the lead there, and Junior's following. They're out on the prairie. It's we have several places in Wyoming you can see bison or buffalo. The Terry Bison Ranch up at Jackson, Wyoming, where they have a refuge for them and elk. You can see hundreds of elk in the refuge.
Excuse me, isn't Terry Bison outside of Cheyenne?
Yes,
Of Cheyenne?
yes.
You mentioned Jackson.
Oh,
Jackson has the wild buffalo.
right. Jackson, Wyoming. Most people call it Jackson Hole, but technically it is Jackson, Wyoming. It is not Jackson Hole. That's a nickname that has been given to it. If you ask the locals, they'll tell you it's Jackson. So yeah, don't make that mistake. I did once. So
Well,
yes.
and there the bison roam their streets,
yeah.
and the moose, just like they do.
I was late to work in Jackson one day because of a bison crossing on the highway, and it took 30 minutes for them to cross. That's how many there were.
Oh wow, that would be phenomenal to see.
It was, and you know what? You don't honk at them, you don't do anything, or else you'll have your car all destroyed.
You know, when they had the wildlife game reserve up at Civil Canyon.
Yes.
I had a little gray Grand Am 4-door, and we pulled up next to the bison. There was a fence between us, a wire fence. He was bigger than my car.
Yes.
And I thought I should be a little bit further away than just a foot on the other side of that fence.
Oh, he's tame. We pet him every once in a while through the
Did
fence.
you?
Yes.
We were never that brave, but
yes.
just the majesty of those animals and their
yes,
size
yes.
is amazing.
Yes.
Okay, so moving on, here's another bison. And she's got more of a front headshot. This is called History Relived. And of course, the bison roaming our plains is part of Wyoming's history and a lot of the Great Plains. And again, an 8x10 and a 11x14. History Relived.
All right, I have some baby polar bears with a mama polar bear. This is the Arctic collection. This is up around the Arctic Circle where she takes these. So not in Wyoming. Though they have had him come down into the continental U.S. So that's interesting. And this is a mom watching. And it is an 8x10 and 11x14 mat. Oh, what do you have here?
In the last one that we have of JoAnn's collection, although she has many more, this is called, believe it or not, His Majesty. A big brown bear boar fishing for salmon up in the Kodiak Islands. Isn't he beautiful, magnificent? You know, they get, 6, almost 7 foot tall?
Yes, they
Their
get
paws
huge.
will remove your face in a heartbeat.
Yes.
So His Majesty, and I don't remember what the price is on this.
Either.
It's a 11x14, isn't it? It's our bigger size.
Yes, this is 11x14. Okay, it is. Yes, 11x14 photograph.
On the photograph. So
and
His
so
Majesty.
it's probably 16x20 on the other.
Yes, I think that sounds right.
Yeah.
Okay, and that is it for JoAnn Ziegler's collection.
When I was a kid, we had bears come out to Centennial, and they would take our trash every night. And my sister and I weren't afraid of them. We were just pissed because they had taken the trash and slung
Leave a
it
mess for you to
all
have
through
to
the
go
woods.
pick up.
Yeah, and we had to pick it up. And one night we came home and we scared him, and he stood up on his hind legs and went like that. And they're pretty impressive.
Yes. And we just have the little bears,
I
the little
know.
black bears
Yeah.
here, and
Yeah.
about half the size of a grizzly or a Kodiak.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with them, that's for sure, no matter
No.
what size they
Yeah.
are or how cute they look.
Yeah, they're not that cute.
Okay, well, where can you find this on a regular basis?
Well, look for us on Works of Wyoming, www.worksofwyoming.com. That's our webpage and web store. We're also located at 300 South 2nd, like say, just corner of 2nd and Grand.
In downtown Laramie.
Downtown Laramie.
We're also on Facebook and Instagram. We've been doing a live shopping on Wednesday nights at 6 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, so we'd love to have you join us.
Yes.
And as always, you can help us out greatly just by commenting, liking, sharing us to family and friends, whether it's these recorded videos or our live.
Yeah.
And we greatly appreciate that.
Yes, very much.
So thanks for joining us today.
Have a good one.